Emuna is our future weekly class. We appreciate everybody who joins us. Shalom, shalom. And we are in Holy Yerushalayim with Rav Shalom Orish Shlita. He should be well. Rav Shalom Ben Yemna. He should keep praying, davening. He should be healthy. Thank God I hear good news. He's getting stronger and stronger, and it's just in time for our wonderful Emuna, our future tour. And one of the things we're going to talk about today is becoming less me and becoming more me. That's really the story that we're doing today. Okay? So everyone, in their own way, should really work on becoming more me, not becoming more we. Yeah, not me. Me is enough. There's enough me's around. Enough ich, enough ani. We have bitala yesh, and ani is the same letters as ayin. That means nothing. So we have to reach this level of becoming a bit more nullified, a bit more beyond ourselves. And this is Emuna is our future. This is what we're talking about. That to really have Emuna, we have to believe not only in our soul, but in our ability to become one with the world around us, to have a purpose, to have a tachlis, a tafkid, a mission, a purpose, fulfillment, all these kind of very deep things. And just before we're about to go now on our Emuna as our future tour experience, this is the mindset. I personally took on a Kabbalah, like something to take on for the new year. I don't think I'm doing so well yet, but I have a process and strategy, like we spoke, always bringing it down into reality, to be more gracious, to more gratitude, but also to be more warm. The guy here asked me, do I want the air conditioning on? The answer was no. We want to be more warm, have more chamimus, more heart, more leiv. And who is our role model for this? This is what we're doing. We're sitting in the yeshiva Rav Shalom Arush, someone who lives this. And you will see this on Emuna as our future tour. His connection with the people, his Kabbalah's kahal, his meetings that he has, the private meetings. There's still space. People are welcome to sign up. I'll put my information underneath how to do that. It's all over our Facebook. Bottom line is we can have those special meetings in our 4 locations that we're going to this year: Toronto, Miami, Mexico City, and New York. Have this potential to be with those 4 meetings, 4 locations, and to be together with us and to meet with Rav Arush himself, and to have that experience of warmth and love. And obviously we'll hopefully have translations as best we can in each place, in each meeting. And already we have wonderful translators agreeing to translate for the shiurim, for the classes, from Rav Avram Gisilon in Toronto. Excuse me if I didn't get his name right, but that's a special person that we have in Toronto, going to be with us the whole time and translate the Rav into English. But the main thing is not to just, within the translation, not to lose just focusing on what the actual words and the information, but actually focus on the warmth, the Emuna, the tzaddik, the holiness that comes with it. And then that will continue through to Miami, where we'll have Rav Yosef Galimidi, who will be translating, a very big rabbi, and we appreciate his involvement with the Lighthouse Project, and also obviously a shir together with Gedalia Fenster, and he's our host. And then we're continuing on to Mexico City, please God, to an unbelievable opportunity to connect to a new community there for me personally. And we'll have translations in Spanish, Rabbi Avram Cohen and the Mexico City community. And then we're continuing on to New York. New York, wake up, New York. It's a good song from Zusha. Who was ever at their concert, I had the merit in Sukkot to be at their concert. I shared some of the videos. Wake up, New York, to the city of gold. What's the city of gold? Obviously, Yerushalayim. We're going to bring that Emuna to wake us up spiritually. We all hopefully woke up during Tishrei, during Rosh Hashanah, during Yom Kippur, during Sukkot, and Shabbat Bereshis. And now we are heading, with the beginning of Genesis, we're heading into Noach, the marble, the balagan. It's getting a little bit of a struggle. Someone messaged me and said that they're having a lot of personal struggle with their Judaism. They grew up religious. We won't obviously say names, but the ability to transform a person from darkness to light, from being a little bit like, crazy like I was growing up, a little bit like out there with the drugs and the women and all the things that go on in the world nowadays, like distractions from your core, from who you really are, from your purpose. That whole experience, that darkness, that choshech, that tohu, that chaos that was on the Bnei Tom, it's on the waters of creation. This chaos, this struggle, this pain, this feeling of I'm not able to cope with all this craziness for this generation. So what do we do? With the internet and all the waving, all the craziness going on this live feed, we have to calm down. We have to remember that we have the power to turn that darkness into light. That is the purpose. That is the point. It has to be a marble before we can recreate a world of purity, a world of truth, a world of wonderful Emuna and belief in ourselves and the people around us, in the oneness of Hashem. We have to have this darkness. This is the balance. This is the bechira. This is the choice that we all have to face on a daily level, even on a momentary level. There's never been such a generation, maybe except before the flood of this week's Parshas Noach, where we have to constantly face ourselves and choose spirituality, choose the truth, choose the clarity, choose Emuna, choose to protect our eyes from negativity, our hearts from feeling negativity, constantly turning that darkness around us and within into light, that pain into healing, that pain into purpose, that pain into growth. And that's something which all of us in this generation share. It's a message which is universal. It's a message which is not just a Jewish message, it's a global message. It's a global message of survival, of the soul, of the meaning of purpose of mankind and humankind, because we have to be PC, humankind, womankind, wherever you want, be kind. It's the point that we are transforming our soul and our being into reality, into this world, and that is the purpose. So we come out of such a lichtikas month, a month of light, and now we go into this darkness again, seemingly. We get on those plane rides, and we hear the plane guy talking, the captain and the pilots and all the people, and everyone was sitting there, all the things with the bags and everything else going on, the luggage and everything going on, and all the chaos around us, all the noise, all the movies, all the Netflix, everything saying, yeah, give me your attention, give me your time. And you're going to say, no, I'm going to give my time to my soul. We're all human beings. We have to be real. We have human emotional needs. We have to take care of them and get guidance how to do that. But that was one of the things I said to this person, like, I'm not a tzaddik, I'm not here just, you probably guessed it anyway, but I'm not here to be Rav Orish. I can't be and can never be. What I can do is just give over my own personal mission, being about tshuva, being someone that journeyed from London, and I was in that world of nightclubs and parties and other things, and I was going to go into the music business in that world, and I still somewhat connected in my own way, in the right way, hopefully. The idea of elevating the world around us was something that all the righteous people told me that I could do. They gave that belief inside of me, and I'm passing it over to you guys who are listening, but it coming through, like I said, a mission from the tzaddik, from the righteous person, the Noach, the tzaddik, Ish B'dorov, that we all have that connection to that person who can guide us and give us that ability to tap into that light. So what I want everyone to realize, that as hard as it seems that we're surrounded by so much noise and action, but we have the ability to focus and to tune in to what our purpose in life is all about. So I don't want to be too much longer. There's a tremendous tour going on that we're preparing for and building together, and I wanted to just describe a few examples of Rav Shalom Arush during our Emuna Tour 2018, which hopefully, just even before we even start, the fact that he's still going ahead with the tour, with all the effort that he's put into when he went to France, there's 40 classes, and during the build-up to Rosh Hashanah and Uman, and then all the classes he gave there, even though he could hardly walk and he was in a very broken state physically, his soul kept pushing him on, and all the way through Tishrei, and we saw him at the Simchas Beis HaShreva, and we saw him Simchat Torah, and we saw him at Rosh Hashanah, and bang. And then he comes to the Emuna Tour, and he's still going ahead, and we're still doing this. Thank God. All our prayers worked. He's getting better and stronger. But that already is because that mission to become we, to join up with the Jewish people in the world, to join up, go beyond yourself, not just stay in your house and look after your own finances and your own being and your own family, to go out to the people, to connect with people, to give your heart and your feelers. I was with him last year and I saw every night, after all the hours of giving over the Torah, the speech, the Emuna teachings, and then spending a few hours with the people, Kabbalah's cow, and greeting everybody and giving them blessings till late in the night, and then we'd finally get back to the house and have a little bit to eat, and then watching everyone else passing out because we had a flight or we had this to go to the next day. This tour, please God, we're keeping it a little bit easier. That's why it's only 4 locations and not 10 like last time. So we're keeping it a little bit more like, real. And this is an important thing that all of us, have ability, thank God, to tap into that light and that reality. And what I want you all to do is to understand that Rav Orish, he's not going to go to sleep at night. He's going to spend the night praying for the people that he encountered. He's going to do his shah, his bodedut, no matter what. And please God, we're giving that easy experience, that much easier experience. We're giving that opportunity for everybody to tap in to an Emuna, taught what it means to be with someone who's righteous, who's about we. And that's a lesson for all of us. Like Rabbi Lord Sachs said on his TED Talk, and we'd love to have more rabbis and spiritual leaders and guides on the TED Talk circuit. We have to, whoever has contacts out there, help us. How do we get onto the TED Talks? How do we get more impact in the world? Because it's not about, once again, us. It's not about me. It's about we. And it really is, it really is about going beyond ourselves, becoming more giving. And we know that the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Chabad path, has done tremendous efforts in that role model of caring about the people around us, the communities in the world. And there's so many now, thank God, other groups doing it within the Jewish world and in the world beyond, of caring about the local community and building the visitors and having place for everybody. I wish our tour could be even more open and the people hosting us could open their doors for the thousands of people, the potential to reach out to. That would be my path, but we have to respect the host. And everyone's going to have their private time, but at the same time, when we are available in the events that are posted in this Emuna event link underneath, everybody can share and invite, and that is open, that is Kabbalah's Kahal. They're enabling us, our hosts, to be in these 4 locations in Toronto, Miami, and Mexico City and New York. So we have to do it in, with the boundaries and the constraints that we have. But at the same time, the point is, what I'm saying is, when you do touch with Rav Orish, you touch with his teachings, it's about going beyond. It's about praying for other people. It's about caring for people. It's about giving time for other people and about giving warmth. That's the personal thing I'm working on. Please God, I'll be a warm guy on this tour. I won't get cooled off by the coldness of Toronto and all the places we're going to. We're going to keep warm this winter. We're going to warm up other souls. We're going to warm up our families, our friends, our close one, our family first. We spoke about these 10 effective, truthful ways of going ahead with those 10 classes previous to Rosh Hashanah. And what I ask you all now is to take everything that we've done and all of us, all these classes, all these time, and to go ahead together, subscribe to our YouTube. We have new classes from Elgrod. Yes, with Elchanan Sholem Elgrod is going to give Halacha daily classes. Daily Halacha Corner is the name of the class. 2-3 minutes, clear guidance. What does the Jewish law say about life? With Emuna, obviously, and then we're also going to have Rav Yonatan Galed. Rabbi Yonatan Galed is going to be giving over classes in a universal book of Emuna, the Garden of Emuna, and I want all of you to tap into that and share and like, subscribe, and help build up our channel. Emuna is our future. We have other, please God, other surprise speakers coming throughout our tour and all the time joining our YouTube, please God, and our other channels. We've got LinkedIn now and TikTok is a new app we're playing around with, and we've got Instagram, and there's so many opportunities to share, IGTV. There's so much opportunity to share and develop the social media together. It's something which needs to be done with we together, not by myself. I'm just banging against the wall. I need a people. I need connection. I need warmth from outside also to shine back that warmth back to me. So anyway, we're going to end off today. Emuna is our future. We're beyond you. It's beyond us. It's a you that's beyond. It's a we. And we have that me to we. We have examples from Rav Orish and other great guides around, and we should take that and become more beyond ourselves. It will give us happiness, it will give us joy, and it will be a warm, wonderful winter together. Please join us, and thank you for listening to Emuna is Our Future Tour.